Most knowledge workers believe their focus is stolen by notifications. It isn't. The notification is just a knock at the door. You are the one who opens it. The problem is not the noise outside. The problem is the unguarded room inside. Marcus Aurelius wrote about a place inside a person that no external force can reach. My reading of it is simple. There is a room in your mind where judgment happens. Events do not enter that room. Only your interpretations do. The Stoics called this the ruling faculty. It is the part of you that decides what a thing means before you react to it. A missed deadline is not stress. Your judgment about the missed deadline is stress. The event and the meaning are two different objects. This matters because most people never separate them. They treat the incoming stimulus and their reaction as one continuous thing. A message arrives, and a feeling arrives with it, welded together. The Stoic move is to pry them apart. You cannot control what arrives. You can control what you do with it in the small gap before response. The inner citadel is not a metaphor for withdrawal. It is not about caring less. It is about being the gatekeeper of your own attention and judgment. Everything outside can churn. The room stays yours. That is the entire discipline, restated 100 ways across 2,000 years. Deep work in the AI era is not a productivity technique. It is the modern name for defending the inner citadel. And the walls are thinner than they have ever been. Cal Newport framed deep work as focused, cognitively demanding effort on a single task. That definition was written for a world where the main threat was social media. That world is gone. The threat has changed shape. The new threat is not distraction. It is delegation of judgment. You now have a tool that will think for you the moment you ask it to. It will draft, decide, summarize, and conclude. It will hand you a finished thought in 4 seconds. Most workers reach for it before their own thinking has even started. This is what most people missed when the models arrived. They asked whether AI would take their job. The better question was whether they would still have a mind capable of doing the job. Because a mind that outsources its first draft of thinking every time will atrophy. Not slowly. Quickly. The inner citadel, applied here, means something specific. It means there is a stage of work that belongs only to you. The stage where you sit with the problem before any tool touches it. The stage where you form your own rough answer, your own judgment, your own frame. That stage is now optional for the first time in history. And optional things get skipped. The cost is invisible for about 6 months. You ship faster. Your output looks polished. You feel more capable. Then something shifts. You notice you cannot hold a complex problem in your head anymore. You reach for the tool before you have a position. In meetings, you have opinions only about what the model produced, not about the underlying question. You have become an editor of machine output. You are no longer the author of your own thinking. This is not an argument against the tools. The tools are extraordinary. It is an argument about sequence. The citadel comes first. Your judgment forms first. Then the tool serves that judgment, sharpens it, extends it, checks it. When the sequence reverses, the citadel is empty. Someone else is sitting in the ruling chair, and that someone is a statistical average of everyone who ever wrote on the internet. Deep work in this era is the deliberate practice of thinking before assistance. It is the protected stage where the tool is not yet in the room, not forever, just first. I noticed this morning that my best thinking on the database redesign happened in the hour before Slack opened. I'd sketched out 3 different schemas, and only then did I check messages. Once the notification started, I couldn't get back to that same clarity for the rest of the day. Block 90 minutes on your calendar tomorrow morning, from the moment you sit down at your desk. Label it Citadel. During this block, One rule: no language model, no search engine, no chat window. Paper and a single plain text document only. Pick the hardest problem on your plate. Write the problem at the top of the page. Then write your own thinking underneath it. Rough, ugly, incomplete. A position, a first draft of a decision, a sketch of an argument. Whatever the work requires, done by you, badly. The decision rule is this: you may not open an AI tool until you have produced your own answer in writing. Not a good answer. Any answer. Once the page has your thinking on it, the tools are unlocked for the rest of the day. 90 minutes, every working morning. Same block, same rule. The Citadel is not built by reading about it. It is built by defending it once, then again, then on the day you do not feel like it. This is the disciplined operator, Stoic practice for people whose minds are still worth keeping.